So, how many of you read TMZ? How many of you read BuzzFeed? Some of you are lying to me. Now, those of you who lied to me are thinking, why is it a problem that I want to read an article about Britney Spears' thigh mole? It's not a problem. The problem is that we're self-conscious about it. We don't want to admit to everyone that we want to read articles about botched plastic surgery. And that's fine, because you don't know what that looks like. Like, maybe you've walked around the Upper West Side once or twice and been like, maybe, but you can't really go up to someone and ask. So what do we do about it? We could get over ourselves, but who has time for that? The answer is Timesify. Timesify takes your articles from your favorite sites like Gawker and The Onion and gives them the appearance of being the New York Times.
Oh my God.
So here's the home page. You're going to take this icon right here and you're going to drag it up into your bookmarks. You've got a bookmarklet. So let's try it out. Let's go to Gawker. Florida mom kidnaps daughter to avoid vaccines and learning black history. I want to read this. But I don't want you to know I want to read this. So let's Timesify it. Okay, so we Timesified the article. Obama pushes Iraqis to mend sectarian rifts. There's a serious-looking photo. This all looks very serious. The text of this article is the text from your Gawker article. So you can read this in peace. So how do we use this? So picture this. You're at work, you're sitting at your desk, and it's a tech event, so some of you work at startups, can translate. You're sitting in an ergonomically correct beanbag chair in the snooker room. And a new girl has started, she's super cute, and you really want to impress her. And she's been given the desk behind you. Unless you work at the startup, she's in the hand-shaped chair. And you know she's super smart because you've heard her talk, and she's got an opinion about everything. She talks about carbon emission standards and elections in India and Monsanto, which you thought was an indie band until you Googled it. So you're not going to impress her by sitting at your desk and reading an article about the latest celebrity nip slip. So you Timesify the article. But what happens when she comes up and she's passing by and says, oh, wow, sectarian rifts, that sounds really serious. I wish I had read that article. What's it about? You don't want to be found out. So before you're reading about Kim Kardashian's butt injections, you need to make sure you've got your alibi straight. So this section right here is called In Case Anyone Asks. It's going to give you 1 to 2 sentences about what that article's on. So when she comes over, you can tell her exactly what that article you didn't read is about. Now I know you're saying, Dustin, this is really fantastic. This is fantastic. I need this in my life. But if I'm going to go to BuzzFeed or TMZ, I want to see pictures. If I'm going to read an article about Bradley Cooper's short shorts, I want to see those short shorts. Otherwise, there's simply no point. Fair enough. See, head over here. Oh, this looks serious. You couldn't possibly be reading about Bradley Cooper's short shorts. This ad over here on the right, you go ahead and click that. You've got short shorts. Thank you.
Do you think this could work for porn?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Like,
You know, you might be in an office where just reading any kind of news would be frowned upon. Is there a way or plans to expand this into making it look like a Microsoft Word document or Excel spreadsheet?
We have people working on that. By people, I mean us. We're definitely working on that. We're also working on a product called Foxify for people who live in the South, and it's embarrassing to read the New York Times.
About slideshows. Can you talk a little bit about how these fit into your plan?
if the article has more than one picture, you can continue to click and it will go through all of the photos.
Well, will this work on websites?
We're hoping to in the coming months.
We think so.
It'll have
Never tried
computer functionality very soon.
Timesify, ladies and gentlemen. Timesify. Well done.